Right now, 3-1 WZAK, the Sam Sylk Show. So look, we got a whole lot to talk about. So my bro come in here and like, Sylk, did you read the newspaper? Okay, and he caught me off guard with, and I look, if it caught me off guard, I'm like, I know you earthquake, like what the hell? So I'm reading the paper, and it says that earthquake has a story to tell in Cleveland, and the story that he's telling me now, I'm tripping. First of all, you at the Improv this weekend.
2 shows, you know it. Yeah. Come on, Cleveland. Your boy is back in town. It's going down in the flat. But, you know, like I tell everybody, being in Cleveland's been good to me for over 20 years and one of the best comedy marketing. Coming back this time is a bitter and sweet.
Yes, it is.
Bitter, I mean, sweetness is Cleveland always said, the tickets is going, you better get me while I'm cheap. I got movies, TVs, everything. I'm good. The bitter part about it is, man, I have inhaled a counterfeit baby.
A counterfeit baby?
Yeah, let me explain to you what happened.
These are not jokes now.
These are not jokes.
These are not jokes,
real.
This is real.
I've been knowing this individual for 13 years. You understand? Put her through school to be a nurse, everything, took care of her and fun. Well, anyway, my mother passed, and during the time of burying, and I tell people get life insurance, burying my mother, I drove up here in my time of my lowest, and I, at that particular time, thought I conceived a child. Conceived it. Was told to me that it was on it, and at the time that I came up here. And when it came back and said they was pregnant, I said, well, I don't want any more kids, and we came to the conclusion that both of us wasn't in the period to have no kids. Took care of whatever it take. 3 weeks later, can't do it. God and everything, don't want to do it. Say, I guess we're going to be a parent.
Right.
So as always, any woman that's in my life, particularly black women, that's the only women that I have ever messed with in my life, I empowered them. All of a sudden, got them a place to stay. We're going to be parents and the rest of it into my child. For
paying child
support, investing in them, putting in my life insurance, and, you know, making sure that when because of my death, he will be a millionaire. Well, anyway, 4 years later, 3 years later, the kid is 3. I went to my father. My father passed, and everything was it. And everything I wanted my kids to be, he came to as my son. About 2 weeks, just before.
He's very emotional right now, as you can
just
tell.
Before Father's Day, I got a call, got one of them women-to-women calls. It was from a brother. He said, hey, brother, I don't know if you know me. I want to tell you something about your girl. I said, well, she's not my girl, but I haven't talked to her in 3 weeks. She dropped off the face of the earth. She usually send me a video every day of my son. I've been looking for her. Something been happening. Right. Yeah. Finds out that he tells me that it is not my child.
Another man told you.
Yeah, another man. You know that song? Yeah. Hello, Barbara. This is Shirley. You might not know me right now. But, you know, he calls me man to man. Say, hey, man, I thought she was messing around with me, but I went through the text and found out that she was jugging on a jug about your kid. That is not your kid.
What?
That's Chico and the man, Cholo, some dude name. Send me pictures of the new father, text messages showing that she was talking to this man in 2017.
So dude thought that she was cheating.
Yes.
With you.
Yes.
Back with the baby daddy. They're going to find out you not the baby daddy because he was going through all the text messages.
He was going through the text messages.
You know what I'm saying?
And he felt that that he must
call you to say, why you hollering at my woman, but you wasn't hollering at my woman?
We was just taking care of my family duties and the thing. And he felt that guilty that he had to tell me that she was running a jug on me.
Damn.
Yes, jug for 3 years.
3 years, bro.
Yeah, took him to it. Named the kid after my dead mother. Said we could see the kid during my mother's time. Said when mother died, look at God. Take one away, bring something new to you.
She actually said that?
Yes, she did. We prayed on it. We prayed on it and everything.
What?
With the child. Named them, the middle name, my mother name, my last name. Mother knew, brother knew, everything. I was like Jim Carrey in the Truman Show. I'm the only one everybody knew, hey, daddy, everybody knew it wasn't my kid.
No, earthquake.
Yeah. sitting down and took him to my father's funeral. I'm laying, I show you pictures of everything, me and him laying on the counterfeit baby, laying on the casket, crying with me with the rest of my kids, and she knew that was not my child.
What?
Hit me off on each time. Now to put this, I've been knowing this lady for 13 years. She wasn't my girl. She wasn't my friend. She was family, dog. Told my intimate secrets this whole time. Every time I came to Cleveland, looked out for her family and everything. Took her whole family to Disney World to meet my family, to tell them this is a family. Flew her mother in, her son in that was 16 with his girlfriend, all of them down here. This is the family. All down to Disney World, cost me over $30,000 bringing them all down, put up in the house.
Earthquake.
Be careful when you're in them heights. They're giving out, I'm telling you, they're giving out counterfeit babies up there, putting it on there. I'm telling you what's
These
going
are not
on.
Jokes
this
right
is
now.
the truth of
he
everybody.
Is very emotional.
And this ain't no stripper.
Right.
This ain't no that. This is a registered nurse. This is a professional
When we come
that's
back,
supposed to have it. Yes.
We got more to talk about. He charged up. Damn. Quick. All right. Took a quick break there. So, wow, you got a counterfeit baby.
Counterfeit. You got to get it right. And I don't want nobody counterfeit. When you move counterfeit money, you know the money is counterfeit.
Okay. So, did you talk to her since?
No.
Y'all haven't spoke since?
No. I've been told, you got to understand, 3 weeks before my man did the woman talk to me, I've been calling her. Like, she dropped it. She wouldn't even return on the call. Then when the baby, it was his birthday.
Let me see some of the texts. I won't show it on camera.
I show it to you.
Yeah, let me see
I show you
your
all
son.
My son. I show you the real father, who he supposed to be. You look at the whole thing. With a brother, I'm saying it. He gave me everything, man. He gave it all. Shout out to the brother. I ain't gonna tell who he is either. But
did he leave her? Did he leave her?
No, I think what he told me is he caught even worse because she's pregnant now with his. Yeah, she ready to jug, brother. It's a jug going on in here. So yeah, man, here you go. There it is. Tell me I ain't lying. You ain't got to sit there. Y'all can look at all the texts and everything from him.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Now, let me tell you how I found out. I found out Father's Day.
On Father's Day.
He called me on Father's Day. That's why I tell people God has a great sense of humor when they come to me. He called me on Father's Day to tell me that the child ain't mine. I called my brother. He said, boy, this is a great Father's Day. Can he call me and tell me these ain't mine? Wow. He was happy with it.
Oh, that's the whole... You got when she told you she was pregnant, it's a pregnancy test.
Yeah. No, that's the pregnancy test for him.
For him?
Yeah, that's the new one. He was saying she trying to get me too, because he said he a six-figure brother. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you see the text when she talking to the real father right there? Okay. That's 2017. Where he said, he told the brother, he said to her, you'll never come see him, because anytime you come late at night, he sleep, but you ain't got to worry about him. He's all right. Of course he all right, because you sitting here, you got another dude that's taking care of the responsibility.
So, okay, since this hit the paper, it hit the paper on the 10th.
Yes.
Right? July 10th. That was 2 days ago.
Yeah, it hit the paper today. It's in the paper today.
Okay.
Yes. That's my only, you and from the Plain Dealer, it'll be the only two places I'm talking about this to the point that I'm going. The rest of it's going to my Netflix special. And I'm going to tell the whole story and recoup my money back, what I lost. Messing with the scandalous.
What you gonna title it?
Oh man, I was raised right. I was raised right. She couldn't have been raised right. Yeah. That's what's wrong with the world. That's evil.
Do you
want bring anybody's kid? To name a kid. Let me just tell you. Yeah. To name a kid. First of all, to say the kid was conceived when this man's mother died, and then to name the kid after the mother and you, and then bring the baby to the funeral of your father. Mm-hmm. I mean, I never knew what this level could do, but that is beyond. That's evil, brother. And as we as black men have responsibility to set an example to our daughters, because we're the first man in their life, so do our black women to do to our sons. She has a 16-year-old son, and he was calling me daddy. And he was sitting there, and she knew the truth of it. So now he has to deal with that, too.
So if he calls you right now.
If he, who?
The 16-year-old. Her son.
Yes.
will you still have a relationship with him?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, man. I mean, to be honest with you, the kid would always be a part of my life. Yeah. I love all kids. Yeah. I'm just only responsible for 3.
Yeah. So,
you understand?
So did you call her, leave her a message once you found out?
No. There's nothing to talk about. The text message speaks for itself. Yeah. You done show what you feel about me. Yeah. The jig is up. A conscience of guilt. I've been calling you for 3 weeks before he told me this, and I couldn't get you on the phone. He had already threatened at that particular time to see it, because she had a surprise birthday party. I flew up here. He was there. No! And when they found out I was coming, they told him he had to leave. He was like, why I gotta leave if they just business partners? He smelled something in it. That's why he snatched her phone and looked at it and said, no, y'all ain't business partners. He's the father of the kid. And you know that ain't his kid. You is. And I'm going to tell him. So once he threatened to tell me, she just stopped. The jig was up. She stopped talking to me.
Damn.
And she sent me, you can look at my phone. I got videos every day long. I'm sitting there. I'll show you. She sent me, she was one of the best baby mothers I ever had, because she sent me videos, let me talk to my son and everything. Gave me no problems or nothing. I was around here awarding her. She's the best ever. And the reason why she wasn't giving me no problem is because it wasn't mine.
Did you cry? Did you cry? Did you shed a tear?
Yeah, of course I cried, man. I cried to the point that how could somebody be that evil and hang around you for 13 years, man, have this animus towards you? I live in Los Angeles. She live in Cleveland. I could not do anything wrong to you long distance. Yeah. We was family. Yeah. At any point that you don't want, the same thing we say to women, to men, any point you don't want to deal with me, you can leave. Yeah. Have no association. But to put a baby on me.
I used to wonder something. I'm like, what Earthquake doing in you didn't have a show sometime.
Yeah.
You'll be here.
Yeah. See my son. Spending time with him. Yeah. Because I'm a father. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Making sure that he's straight, spending time with him. And you knew it wasn't mine.
Damn.
You understand? Knew it was not mine. All of them knew.
Do you want the names back? What you want now?
I don't want nothing.
You want to sue up for the name?
I don't
emotional
nothing.
Distress.
I don't want nothing. I'm gonna make money off of this, because I'm gonna write a book. You know, it is. I got a story to tell, because I want other black men not to be ashamed of this. Yeah. See, what she would hope that I would do, and I know what she would hope that I do. I'd be happy that not no longer have the financial responsibility, and what she did with me would be so bad that I'd be scared to even talk about it.
And because you knew her, this is why I always say this, but because you knew her and you thought the relationship was cool, you didn't even say, let me get a DNA test.
Not only that, because I knew her, and you as black men to know that. Yeah. If you go to your baby mother and ask for a DNA test, it's first in 40. What? You got a mean baby mother for the rest of your life. Oh, you ain't believe me? I'm the only one that held you down and was nothing else. And now you going to look at me like everybody else, and I didn't want to do. And she never, ever, ever gave me a reason. She was never foul. She was everywhere we is. We up. Not that she was my girl, but she never took nothing. She never asked me for nothing other than what I did for her to help her to be empowered, to be independent. And that was putting her through school, making her self-sufficient like any woman that I mess with, especially black women. And that's what I've done. But she never exploited. She wasn't no money hungry coming towards me.
What the rest of your family say?
My family's upset. Yeah. My daughter's upset because she knew how it is. I have territorial kids. My first kid didn't like my second. My first and second didn't like my third. Yeah. And when the fourth came, it broke my kids' hearts. Yeah. It broke my son's heart because he's a junior, and the rest of them. And I took a beating from them. It took me a while to let them know what happened. Yeah. You know, and because I'm 56, so I don't supposed to have no baby at 56, 53. If it ain't my wife, man.
So
you know what I mean?
Were you in a relationship?
Yeah.
You was in a relationship. So this messed with your relationship.
Well, we had broke up, and you know how women say you have a breakup baby.
Yeah.
That
so you had a breakup.
I had a breakup baby, and she never forgave me for that. You know what I mean? She said even though we wasn't together, you went there, and I said, you know, because of the circumstances.
So what is she saying now?
She understands. She's sympathetic to me, like, you know, most women are to the point, because I personally just feel myself personally that, you know, it needs to be told. It's just not me. This is not my story. Yeah. This a lot of brother stories. A lot of brother stories that we are sitting out here, and you have women out here that saying ain't good men out here, but you killing them. So do not get mad when we go and make diverse and go into another way. You understand? Because sit here here. I did what I supposed to do.
Yeah.
I don't look at nothing acts that I did that I wouldn't do for any other black woman. And I say black woman because I have never messed with no other woman but a black woman. Yeah. So I'm speaking on what I have a moral obligation to be with them. Because I know the historical thing of why where we at because of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she did this, and she did it, and she's a professional. She's a nurse, dog.
A nurse, huh?
Supposed to have compassion. Empathy.
Yeah.
How you have empathy for a patient and you sit here and do something to somebody you know right here. Not only me, but to that child.
Yeah.
To allow them to think that you have a child. Do you want to hear the whole story? It's going to be this weekend. 2 shows tonight, 2-1 on Sunday. Pass the play, come see Quake. Going to hear the whole story about the counterfeit baby that I got when I was up in the Heights. When I was in the Heights. Moved around. Yes, brother.
Right, so,
I'm breaking into a story on you.
Yeah.
Gave it to them, and that's it. A couple other people I'm not doing. Wendy, I'm not doing none of the other things to talk about it. Yeah. Me and you been friends for a long time. You seen the young lady come here a couple times.
I'm like, no, like, you lying. He's like, no, I'm not lying.
Yes. 13 years, bro.
Man, Earthquake, good to see you, bro.
Good to see you.
We're going to talk off air.
I love you.
Yeah, you too, man.
All right.